Hi guys, Health Lights. Happy New Year. Me and my dad have paired up today. We actually got the hens in yesterday and we had a couple of issues with some of the pairs, but everything's all good now. This loft looks completely different to what it was when we first, from the last update. My dad built a nice shelf there for the drinker and the grit minerals to be off the floor. He put some saddle perches up for the pairs. It's my dad. We put this up here. It's a scaffolding mesh. This is to basically stop the birds from trying to fly into the, well, not trying to fly into the glass, but they would fly into the glass. So it's worked, and it's also good to keep, vermin out, or cats or whatever. And also, while we're getting the ventilation done, we keep the windows open ajar for extra ventilation. My dad's going to put some vents there and there, and we'll have extra ventilation there. There's holes there, as you can see. There's daylight there, so air does come out of here, and it does escape out of here and in the windows. So that's all right. There's the partition as well. I couldn't do any of that. My dad did it because he's good at that sort of thing. We'll talk about the pairings now. That's pair one. That's a brass pennin cross Van and Beely. They've already treaded last night, so we should expect some eggs off them. We will let them out daily for half an hour each. While I'm at the house doing work, what I'll do is I'll let each pair out individually for about half an hour, 45 minutes, and give them a chance to go on the floor and tread, because they can do it in the pens, but it is a bit small in there. Pen 2, that is the original lean boar hen with a yearling cock. That's a pure lean boar pairing. They're going to make some nice young ones. Old Bridget, he's got a Roland Jansen hen with him. He has no idea what's going on. She's tried doing the old pigeon, when the hens try and kiss the cocks, he just beats her up in return. He doesn't know what's going on, so I hope it'll be alright. It should be. The Jansen pairing, we thought that wasn't going to happen because she wasn't interested in that cock whatsoever, but finally they paired up, so that's good. We're really looking forward to seeing the young ones out of those, because they're going to make some cracking pigeons. We're going to keep 2 back for stock. We're going to have 2 rounds out of them and keep 2 back for stock, the best ones. That's the big cock and the small pied hen, Hawaiian Brian's favourite hen. They've taken to each other really well. They should make some nice pigeons as well, some nice pieds. And there's the bully cock with the pretty show racer type hen. It's a pure lean boar pairing. We've got 1, 2, there's 3 lean boar pairings there. Jansen. These guys are going to be feeders for the first couple of rounds. We're not going to have any rounds off Bridget or his hen, but we're going to plan to have young ones off first. We will split them up at some point, and maybe have a couple of rounds off. We're not sure yet, but everything's going well. We've got little bowls in there with feed while they're penned up, and we've got those blue troughs there with water in, so they've got access to fresh water and feed when they want. We put a bit of straw in there just to G them up a bit and try and get them pairing quicker. But like I said, what I was going to do is I'll let them out all individually, just to make sure that the cocks don't try and tread the wrong hens, and then when they're actually going in and out of their boxes properly, most of them are. We've let a couple of them out and they've been going in the boxes, but we haven't seen any treading yet, apart from the brass pennin and Van and Beely pair. And did you see?
No, I don't think it did.
No, it's just those 2 then. So we will let these guys out individually for half an hour, 45 minutes each tomorrow. And as soon as they've properly paired up. We're going to take the fronts, well, we're going to put one front aside and let them come in and out as they please. We put some straw on the floor, just to, like I said, G them up for when they want to come out and get some straw for their nest, because they do make their own nest. We just give them a bit of a helping hand at first. We mixed shavings in with play sand. It's just a extra bit of warmth in here. We rake it out as well daily. But yeah, it's a cool little shelf that my dad built. It's just to keep the, you know, when pigeons fly on the floor and you've got not sawdust, wood shavings, sometimes it can go in the water. So keep it off the ground. That's, you know, that's done a good job. We've got grit and minerals there for them. Grit in that one, minerals there. So that's right, everything's going to plan, thankfully. So if you've got any comments, guys, put it in the box and I'll get back to you. I hope everyone else's pairings are going well. Shout out to Kingsley Mac, Ryan Brian, Ham's Flight Kitbox, Jerome Tipplers, Aloha Pigeons, and my German friend that I can't pronounce his name, but I hope you guys are doing really well. As you can see, it's very busy here today, so hopefully within a couple days they'll be properly in and out of their boxes and such. So yeah, cheers guys.